So you're gonna watch me stretch because I have to go do an audit, and the audit I'm going to do involves me doing a whole bunch of squats with my legs, and I find that if I stretch before I go out on the audit, my legs don't hurt nearly as much the next day. But I am almost fairly certain that right now you're going through a funk, and my hair probably looks horrible, but I'm almost fairly certain that right now you're going through something of a little bit of a funk. And on one hand, like, I really would like to say to you, you know, oh, don't funk, don't funk, don't funk, but that's not true, and that's not what I want you to do. Like, I would actually rather have you go ahead and indulge the funk rather than you try to internalize it, because if you indulge the funk, sit through it, kind of like grit your teeth and bear it, you know, you have a higher chance of getting past it. You have a higher chance of like building scar tissue, building resistance to it. And also the funk I know that you're going through right now is more or less a funk that has to deal with the fact that we're not together at this moment. It's not so much anything that either one of us did, it's a funk of love, essentially. And so, while on the one hand, I would tell you to not dismiss the funk, and to not completely disregard it. On the other hand, I would tell you to not get too beat down by the funk either, because you know just as well as I know that this right now is just a phase. You know, this is not us. This is us at this moment, but it is not what it's going to be for the rest of our lives. And I speak in those terms, and I speak in those terms decisively. Like, when I say rest of our lives, I mean rest of our lives, like from here on out, you know. And I know that those are very kind of like strong ways to categorize it, and it probably doesn't freak you out as much as I think it does, but just know that this isn't it, you know. It won't always be like this, but for right now it has to be. And so if you are funking, indulge, you know, and go ahead and feel bad. Like I'm giving you permission, but like, you know what I mean. Because it's not always going to go like this. Not if I have like any, you know, say or any kind of influence to the situation, which I do. I have 50% of the influence, but I'm going to try to make sure that it won't always be like this. So, I love you. I hope that you feel better, but I don't want you to dismiss what you're feeling either. Not that you're going to, but yeah. Okay.